Amen. Say man, it's your boy Big Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Before we carry on any further with this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all. We is back with another banger video, back with another reaction video, man. And today, y'all see the screen, we are reacting to Gene Deal on Judge going off on Diddy for making eye contact with the jury and threatening to remove, so forth and so on the art of dialogue. We finna dig in here and see what's going on. I'm not gonna make the opening of this video too long. All I ask is that y'all smash that like button so this video can rank higher in the algorithm. Go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, man, subscribe. That's all I ask. And before we dig in, man, your boy done started Twitch streaming. Yes, I'm doing the reactions on Twitch. My Twitch name is the same exact thing as my YouTube name is. So if you on my YouTube channel right now and you see my YouTube name, my Twitch name is the exact same name. So make sure y'all go mess with your boy on Twitch, follow, and all that good stuff there. I will be going live and doing reactions over there today. And without further ado, with that being said, we finna go ahead and get into the video.
My guy, Gene Deal, week 4, Diddy trial. Gotta talk about it, man. I heard they allowed you back up there, yo.
They allowed me back there? They never stopped me from coming up there, bruh. You know, you can't be listening to these people out here, man, that's trying to get content, trying to get me on their show like you. They'll make up anything, bruh. Don't listen to these people, bruh. The marshals did, when I did come up there, did pull me to the side and said somebody made a complaint that I had assaulted them, and they had no tape, no video of it or nothing like that. And I didn't cop to nothing. They just told me from this point on, you know, stay away from the YouTubers and please don't put your hands on nobody. And I said, nah, I wouldn't do that, man. You know, we good, we all right. And so his complaint went on deaf ear. So it is what it is. I'm back there every other day or every day, you know, whatever I want to. You know, I see YouTubers are getting put out. They out there acting a damn fool, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's like, I can't even explain grown people acting in that manner and what they're doing. So I'm back down there. You know, I'm still getting the people screaming and hollering, saying crazy stuff, but I overlook that. I'm not gonna let none of that define me, man. I'm just down there to see justice get done and justice be served, and that's what it's doing. In my eyes, they doing a damn
Okay, let me
job,
say this real quick. Since we on this topic, since we on this portion of the video, I'm actually surprised that Diddy's team and his attorneys and all that haven't requested to keep Gene Deal from coming up in there. I'm surprised. I'm surprised, and I think I done said that last video. I think I did. I may have not. Don't hold me to it because I might be lying. But I'm surprised that his people haven't requested that he not be allowed in the trial. I'm surprised they haven't made him get on the stand or asked him to testify. I ain't gonna say made him because you can't make nobody do nothing, but I'm surprised they haven't asked him to testify, because Gene Deal been speaking on Diddy and what Diddy been having going on and what he has been doing since before then, since before now, I meant to say, since way before now. He been speaking on this way back when. And it's like, not since Diddy on trial, a lot of this stuff is starting to come out. Whole time this man been speaking on this way back when. And he knows so much, and I know he knows so much, and I'm surprised that his team, Diddy team, ain't specially request that they keep Gene Deal out the courtroom. I'm so freaking surprised. Like, when I say I'm surprised, I'm so surprised, bro.
So, people don't understand. I've been doing this since 1997, man. Since I sat down with Miss Wallace, Nick Bloomfield, A&E, MTV, VH1. They all got tapes and footage on me telling the same story telling how Diddy was way back when. So
Since
the
97.
trolls can say what they want to say. I got people even saying that I start talking about.
See,
Diddy
look, and let me
when
say
he was-
this too. That's why I don't agree with people when they say Gene Deal is a conspiracy theorist. Like I just said, bro, he said since 97. Way back when. He been speaking on this since before now. It's just starting to come out now because Buddy on trial. Buddy on trial now. And they gotta testify, they gotta tell stories. It's gonna come out now. But people didn't want to believe it then. And a lot of the stuff that was going on, bro, and it ain't just Diddy, it's like a lot of stuff within the industry too. A lot of stuff that has been going on in the industry in general for the past 25 plus years has been accepted. And now we just in a time where everything is starting to come out, where people are, that's been going on this whole time. Like, folks been talking about this. People just, oh, you making stuff up. You ain't got no proof. Now since he on trial, not everybody, oh, that's sick. That's disgusting. That's this, that's that. Man, folks been saying that. Folks been saying that. And I ain't saying that in a way to judge them or whatever, because it ain't my place to judge them. It's not my place to punish them, you know. I'm just kind of going off of what Gene Deal's saying and reacting to what he's saying. But I'm just here to say, man, that man been speaking on this, bro, since way before Diddy got taken into custody, since way before his trial. Gene Deal has been speaking on him and the industry and what's been going on, the dirt, the ins and the outs and everything. This man been speaking on what's been going on behind closed doors. People just sat up here and called it conspiracy theories or thought he was just making stuff up.
Jail. So you know that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, like my man said, you can't fix stupid, bro. Ain't nothing you could do to fix stupid. So let them be what they want to be, man. They all trying to get clicks and views, bro. That's all it's all about, man. That's all I'm trying to get, clicks and views. Let's get on with the show, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I heard Diddy almost got removed from the courtroom. What's the backstory behind that?
Yo, man, Diddy is, you know, I guess his mind is gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen him like say stuff to the judge. You know, like, I want to go to break now. And the judge said, okay, we'll break. And I'm looking like, damn. So this time, but the judge, he took that upon himself, you know, but he didn't take it lightly when he went at the jury. Then he looked at the jury in a way and just started nodding his head like when a certain person was giving their testimony. So when he was doing that, the judge immediately stopped because it seemed like he was trying to either antagonize or he was trying to like throw some kind of sign or say something to the jury that the judge wasn't even going for, bro. The judge stopped them right there. And he he addressed to their lawyers, the next time Diddy make any kind of eye contact with the jury and nod his head, yes, no, maybe, or anything, he'll be hearing about the trial from his jail cell, because he will not be allowed back in court. The judge said next time. So he probably let Diddy get away with it to see how far he was going to do it, but then he said, nah, we're not having this. Because you got to realize the jury is not sequestered. They go home every day. And he's known for tampering with witnesses. If you go through the trial right today, you see how he was trying to tamper with some of the people by having security, D-Rock, and other people talk to them. They are saying that in their testimony. So the judge is very aware of the fact by hearing the testimony of some of the witnesses that he was trying to tamper with the investigation. So now they also know the history with his other cases that were state.
Okay, so with that being said, I would hope that the judge has provided the people who are deciding to testify on the stand, along with the rest of the jury, like some type of protection outside of court, knowing his history, knowing how he's able to reach people and tamper with people and mess with people and bribe people and try to pay this person off, try to pay that person off, do this and do that. If that's his known history, I will hope that the judge is like providing these people some type of supervision through the law, some type of protection, just something that'll, you know what I'm saying, keep them safe, keep their family safe, stuff of that nature. I would hope, you know what I'm saying? So, not saying that they are or that they have to. I would just hope that in this case, since the judge knows the backstory and knows the background and all this stuff on who you got or who you dealing with, that you would take that into consideration and know what, let me go the extra mile for these people to make sure they stay safe, to make sure they able to make it here, do what they got to do, make it back. I would hope that the judge is taking that into consideration.
And I was there, and I know for a fact they was about to pay off a girl that was on the witness stand on that Shine thing. So my whole thing about it is that they are aware that he's capable of trying to get to people in the witness, whether it's a witness or whether it's a juror. But the judge wasn't going to allow that, bro. He stopped it right in his hand. When he did it, judge didn't hesitate. So I believe the judge seen him do that probably once or twice and see how far he was going to go with it. And he went too far. Because when the girl was giving her testimony, he looked at the jury, the jurors, and then he like, you know, that type of thing. And the judge wasn't having it. Judge blasted him. And so his lawyer said that he understand, Your Honor. You know, problem like that. You know how the lawyer comes close to the, say, yo, you can't do that and everything like that. So he told the judge that he understand that he won't be doing it again. The judge said if he does it again, he ain't gonna hesitate. He gonna have the marshals take his ass right back to his jail cell. And I believe he might just try it again. That's how crazy it is right there, man. He shook his head at the jurors like, you don't believe that shit, do you? He shook his head at the jurors like, you don't believe that shit, do you? I know you don't believe that shit, do you? You can't believe that shit, do. This is what he would be saying if he could open his mouth. You understand? You don't believe that shit, do you? I know you don't believe that shit, do you? You bet not believe that shit, do you? And it's some shit like that, yo. It was crazy, bro.
That man said, "You better not believe
and
that."
And the judge snatched his ass up just like that.
And what you mean by the Shine situation?
Oh, when him and Shine and Wolf was on fighting a gun case and fighting a case where they were shooting up in the club, they had got connected with a young lady that was on the witness. She was a juror. And some people had got connected to her and they were going to give her $20,000 each. She wanted $20,000 each. 20 for Shine, 20 for Puff, and 20 for Wolf. I didn't find out till after the case was over with, but they was trying to pay off the jurors, one of the jurors. Shine refused to give up anything. So Shine even knows about it. He said, "No, I'm not doing that." You understand what I'm saying? And all of them had the same charge. So, you know, it was funny that Shine went down for it by himself when all of them had the same charge, but they was trying to pay off the witness.
Yeah, if he the only one that didn't pay, then that's self-explanatory.
On the state case, when Shine and Puff had that case for the shootout at the show nightclub. The one that Shine went to jail for, bro. You know that. That same case that Shine went to jail for. The way the stuff that we're hearing in this trial, he's a wild dude for a lot. Yo, I couldn't imagine the same kid I know from Uptown Records, from Bad Boy, from the same gang, that he turned out to be the disgusting pervert, the the diabolical, the sadistic, nasty. Yo, my man, the stories that these girls are telling up in that courtroom, you can't believe it. And y'all won't be able to, if you don't go to court and see it, some of it gets what they call objected to. So it don't make the record. But we there hearing everything. And when you hear it inside the courtroom, and that's one reason I want to go, because you get to hear everything, bruh. You get to hear all the stuff, and then they have to object to it, and then it won't make it. Some stuff won't make it. Like some of the stuff that we're going to talk about today, it did not make it, but then the prosecutor was so smart, they made it make it. You understand? They did it in a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? But I'll wait on your questions, and then I'll let you know what I'm talking about.
But nah, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all off rip. And like I said, bro, let me say this again. When I react to stuff like this, I'm the type of person, regardless to what you did in your life, I understand that, God gonna be the one that allowed true justice to be served. Whether it's, God handling it himself or he setting everything up, God is the one that's over all that. Like when it come time to face God, Diddy gonna have to face God on his own. So I don't have nothing bad or nothing crazy to say. I'm not finna judge him. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm not finna judge nobody else or nothing. Because I'm not the one that's gonna be punishing you. I'm not the one that's gonna be, determining if you going to prison or not or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the judge. Most importantly, I ain't God. So I'm gonna say this here, bro. What goes around comes around. You know what I'm saying? I think that saying, like, you reap what you sow what you reap. Whatever that saying is, that, like, you know what I'm saying? What you put out is what you get in return. And that's pretty much all I can say, bro. They not gonna take it lightly on him in this trial. Him looking at the jury, this, that. He can make the smallest gestures. He can mumble some, whatever. The judge is not going for it. It's one of them situations, bro. They been working on getting him for the longest. They got him now, and I'm gonna tell y'all now, bro. If he do end up getting that, bro, it's not gonna be easy. And I highly doubt that they'll let him go just because they, been working to get him for so long. But man, listen, look, I'm gonna leave this up to y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all. All social media links will be in the description. The link to the previous reaction video will be there as well. Follow me on all my social medias. Click the link to the previous reaction video and watch that whole video after you watch this whole video, man. Also, don't forget the link to the second channel will be in the description too. Click that link, go subscribe, show love, because y'all will be seeing my face over there from time to time. But check this out. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love back. And we out this thing, man, for real.